Good evening, and welcome to Terrible Tales from the Training Room. Tonight, I'm going to share with you my scariest stories from being a corporate trainer. Tonight's episode is called The Projector Spectre. If you are a teacher, trainer, presenter, facilitator, be prepared to have your heart gripped with terror, because this true story could happen to you. Hey everyone, it's Jeff with YourLearningCareer.com. That's right, I'm going to share with you one of my scariest stories from being a trainer. So let's jump into it. This is the Projector Spectre. So I used to teach for one of my companies I worked for. I used to teach new employee orientation just about every week. So every Monday I would get up really extra early so I could go to work and get the training room set up. All right. Orientation would start at 8. I would usually get there by between 6:30 and 7. So on one regular seeming Monday, I went to work as usual, and I went into the training room and I turned on the light. And what did I see to my horror? The projector that was mounted in the ceiling had been ripped out of the ceiling. The projector was gone. There were just wires hanging from the ceiling. So as you can imagine, and remember, you know, I don't have that much time to set up. I got there early, but I had a system down, you know, I knew what I was doing, and you always have early birds show up. So my projector is gone. So initially, I had a mini freak out. I believe there may have been some profanity used. Now, thankfully, being early like I was, there wasn't really anyone else around to witness this little freak out, but it happened. And next, I did take a deep breath. I got myself together, and thankfully, we had an AV department, which I called and let them know what was going on. And so they were able to bring a spare projector, which we connected to the laptop. And then I also was able to go around and get the room ready. And the happy ending is I was able to start on time and have a great new employee orientation. All right, now I want to share with you my lessons learned from this horror story, okay? So I'm going to tell you there were three things that I took away from this that I hope you can take away too. Number one, be prepared for anything. If you are a teacher, trainer, facilitator, presenter, anyone who has to get up and present, speak, be prepared for anything. You never know. And this is just one example of something when I've walked into a training room and things were not right. This happens. This is a reality. So you just need to know in your head that anything can happen at any time. So be prepared. Number two, remain flexible and be calm. So when you walk into a situation like that, our first reaction, which actually mine was, I'll admit, I freaked out a little bit. But I did get myself together. I took some deep breaths. I stayed calm, and I got through the situation. I thought through it. Okay, what can I do? And that's what you have to do sometimes. Sometimes you just have to stop and think about what needs to be done and then keep on going and make it happen. That's what I did. I called the AV. I got it taken care of. Everything was okay. And number three, probably one of the most important things is don't dwell on the problem. Your class, remember, your learners are still expecting a quality presentation, a quality teaching or training experience. So don't spend, I don't know about you, but I've been to presentations where the presenter goes on and on about whatever happened when they got there. Oh, I got a flat tire. Oh, I got stuck in the rain, whatever. And they sort of dwell on it throughout the class. And as the participant, guess what? I don't care. I mean, yes, okay, the projector and in this case, I couldn't totally ignore the fact that the projector was gone. Like there was a big hole in the ceiling. Someone had obviously come in and stolen it. So I couldn't totally ignore it. But after I acknowledged it, I said, oh yeah, this happened, but don't worry, we've got a new projector, and we moved on. And I held the class just like I normally would because I wanted to give my learners a quality experience, the experience that they came for. So do not dwell on the incident, the horror, or anything like that. Like remain professional and conduct your training session. All right. So now I want to hear your tales of terror. Do you have a tale of terror from your classroom? I would love to hear about it in the comments. Hey, if this is something that people like, I'll do it again, and maybe I'll use some of your examples, and we can learn from each other. So please leave me your tales of classroom terror in the comments. If you like this, please let me know by giving me a like, and I'll see you next. What was that? What? Ah!